What's up, love? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya if this is your very first time here. So today, y'all, we are going to be playing in some makeup. I have a Colourpop palette that I got a few weeks ago that I really wanted to try. So we are going to be doing a detailed cut crease tutorial. And then we are going to be doing lip swatches on the entire Reds and Berries collection from JUVIA'S place. So you in for a little treat. Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring us today. And we're gonna hop right into it. Before we do, please make sure that you hit subscribe below if you have not yet, so that you are updated when new videos come out. Also, make sure that you hit that notification bell as well, so that you are updated when new videos go. All right, y'all, let's do it. We're primarily gonna be focusing on the eyes today with whatever palette I decide to go in with. Not completely sure what that's gonna be yet, but then we're gonna focus on the lips as well, so that we can try out these JUVIA lipsticks. So we're gonna do the full face, but we're probably gonna skip through it a little bit. But I'm a little late coming in here because I was in there showing Amira her class on Skillshare that I told you guys I wanted her to be a part of, because she's an artist and she's been really getting into like digital illustration with her new iPad. I wanted to give her some resources for that. But if you do not know what Skillshare is, it is an online learning community, and it has thousands of classes for people who are creative and just curious to learn new things or to dive into different avenues that you've always been interested in. On there you can learn new skills, or you can go into the hobbies that you've already had and get deeper knowledge. I feel like a lot of you guys would be interested in Skillshare because they have a lot of different classes that you guys probably would like, as far as photography and my content creators, like how to stage your product and product lays, or graphic design. I've been doing classes on interior design, and I got Amira in a class about digital illustration. And that class is called Digital Illustration for All, and the instructor is Lacey Jordan. And Amira has really been loving watching the videos. Skillshare is extremely affordable, so it's a great thing to do during this time of year where a lot of us have a little bit extra time. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. So, and Skillshare is always dropping new courses, so you'll never get bored. There'll always be something else to do and to learn about. The first 1,000 of you guys to hit the link that's in the description and in my first comment will get a free trial of Skillshare premium memberships. I got y'all. So if you're interested, please make sure that you hit the link in the description box to check that out. All right, so our brows are done. Let's go ahead and get a little closer so we can get into these eyes. All right, y'all, so we have two different palettes that I want to choose from. This is the Sigma Warm Neutrals palette, which is new, and there's a whole collection that this came with. I was playing in it a little earlier, which is why it's not looking as new, but this is an option, as well as this palette from Colourpop that I got in PR a while ago, and I haven't really touched it. But y'all know, looking at this made me excited. Maya definitely got excited with this palette. But I'm trying to think of a look that's going to look good with all of the reds that we're gonna go into with the JUVIA'S place swatches. So I don't know, girl. I don't know. I'm leaning a little bit more towards the Colourpop palette for like a nude, oh, maybe like a nude cut crease with a little glitter. That might be cute. Okay, so I was in the middle of doing this eye first. And girl, look at the blend, sis. Look at the blend, girl. It's nice. So I was like, let me just go ahead and hop on and do this blend. I said I was gonna go into this palette, which I still plan on doing, probably more of the nuder shades. I tried this shade, but it was too purple. So I did dip into our good old faithful Jackie Aina palette, and in the crease first I'm going in with Credit, and I'm putting that into the outer crease. I have to say I'm not completely sure where this look is going yet, but I know this crease was looking bomb. So in circular motions, I'm just putting this into the crease, not pulling it out too much, and pulling it about that far over my lid. Then I'm gonna take a different blending brush, and this one in particular is from Alamar, and I'm dipping into Ginger, which is right here, and I'm going to use that to buff out the edges and start to blend it out towards my brow. So circular motions, and then just blend it outwards, because the circular motions not only like start to bring that color in and blend it outwards, like into the lighter color, but it also kind of like starts to dye down the edges of Credit and just makes blending so much easier. And I do want this to be sharp, so I'm gonna take my makeup wipe and make a line, and then also reinforce that with my concealer. All right, y'all, glitter has entered the chat. I feel like I went back to my roots with this eye, sis. Went back to my roots. I went ahead and took ginger a little bit more over the lid area so that we have a little bit of a darker color, like on this side behind our cut crease. I am going into my P. Louise base, and this is in the shade Rumor 1, putting a little bit on my hand, and then taking my colored Raine brush, nice and flat, and start to put it on my lid. I will start to bring it across the eye a little bit, but then as soon as possible I will start to create the crease and where I want it, because I don't want it to get, you know, I want to get too carried away and get it up too high. So I'm just gonna start to sculpt that out, and then I'll look back and forth between both eyes to make sure that it's even. Before I cut crease, it is imperative to have a sharp brush. Your cut crease can make or break if you do not have the right brush. See, this one is a little bit over my physical crease, a little bit more than this one is, so we know we need to bring it up a little bit higher. And this is actually a weird position for me because I'm trying to make sure that I stay in focus and that I can see what I'm doing. And towards the end, like I always do, is just taper it out with the corner or the side of the brush. On the corner, I'm going back into Credit just to start to make that a nice blend from the base to the crease color. And now we are gonna go in with a little glitter. In the Colourpop palette, I went into Thrillist, which is right here. And with the flat brush, a small flat brush, I'm gonna work that right along the edge of the cut crease. To make sure you don't get makeup in this area where you don't want it, you definitely wanna make sure you have a very precise brush. I could be using something more precise, but I couldn't find anything. As a rule of thumb, you definitely want to get something that's super precise so you don't mess it up. So as you can see, I'm keeping this primarily along the edge. And then with a really skinny brush, and this is an eyeliner brush from Sigma, it is an E05. I'm just going to put a little bit of glitter primer along the edge for your glitter to stick onto. And then with the same brush, I'm going into Big T's, which is this shade down here. Is the glitter, pressed glitter. And I'm just gonna press that on top of the primer or sweep it across. And I'm going back into my P. Louise base, and I'm pretty much gonna sculpt right underneath that so that it starts to come across as a liner, like a glitter liner framing the cut crease. So next I'm going back into Ginger, and I am gonna use that as a transition shade in between Credit and my lid color. I feel like the shades in the Colourpop palette were just coming off too pink, y'all, and I really didn't want to go for pink. But I am going into the shade Crave and just patting that all the way on our lid. And if you are doing a matte shade like this on the lid, you definitely want to make sure there's no creases in that lid before you put it on, because just like setting your face, you would pretty much be just setting it into the lid, and that is not what we want. I really do feel like this needs a liner, so I am gonna go in with a winged liner on this, but I'm not sure if I actually want to wing it out though. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and wing it out. Why not? And this liner is my Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner. Colourpop did just recently release a lash vault, and these are the lashes. I did go ahead and pick one of these out. I'm gonna pop them on, and we are done with the eyes. We're not focusing too much on the face. We are actually going to go ahead and apply all of our face makeup, but we ain't gonna talk about it too much because I do want to get to these lip swatches. The primer I'm using is the Makiage No Filter Primer, which feels like a silicone based primer. Look at me, just said I was not about to start talking about products, and here I go giving details. Not doing that. I'm going into my Milk Flex foundation. This is in the shade Golden Deep. Y'all know I love this because I feel like it is like my perfect skin tone in a bottle or stick, I guess. And I'm just working this everywhere. Then I'm gonna blend it out with my e.l.f. blending brush. I am loving how clean these eyes turned out, girl. It looks so like clean. Yes, cut crease. Let's get it. We're gonna contour a little bit with NARS Radiant Creamy, and this one is in Dark Coffee. And then we're gonna highlight with our Maybelline Fit Me, and this one is in Cafe. And then we're just going to blend this out. No big deal. You guys have seen me blend out a million times, so we just gonna speed this up. I'm setting the face real quick with my Laura Mercier powder. so that we can get a nice clean and matte canvas. So I did want these eyes to be more like neutral. They're still pink. Because that Colourpop palette is a pink palette, but girl, I can't lie. This is nice. That's a good cut crease look, sis. That's doing the job. I'm going to bronze my face up with my Mented bronzer. This one is in Yacht Life, my favorite bronzer. And I'm just doing my under eye, no big deal. I mean, let me stop playing myself. Come on, y'all. Alright. I definitely was not about to zoom in, being lazy. But I'm just going in with credit on the bottom lash line. Blending that out with a smaller blending brush with ginger. Same thing that's going on in our crease is going on at the bottom, per usual. And then some mascara. And that's it. No lining today. We don't need all that. We want to get to these lips. There is a blush that came with this Colourpop collection, and this is in the shade Secret Crush. So I'm going to go in a little bit with this blush, not too much, because it does seem like it's more of a lighter pink tone, so I don't want to use too much and overpower. And I'm gonna hit us with a little bit of highlight on the nose, and we're gonna get to these lip swatches. All right, y'all, so here is our collection that we're about to play with. This did come with 2 liners, so really quick I'm gonna swatch those for you. The first one is the Luxe liner in Ruby, and the next one is the Luxe liner in Wine. Wine is a nice deep burgundy, while Ruby is more of a true red. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the glosses because I don't want to get too, you know, stained or anything, but we have everything nicely packaged right here. All right, y'all, so in an odd turn of events, Juvia's Place definitely had these lip products and they're real tight. I didn't cut myself trying to get them out, but we're good now. So we're gonna start with the lip glosses. So I'm just gonna go through the colors so you guys can just see what we're working with. So first we're going into the Glass Lip Gloss. The first one is in Sweet Beets. This is like a plummy type of gloss. Next we have Ruby Rose, which is a red toned clear gloss kind of. Next we have the Lip Reflect Gloss. The first one is in Cherry Love, and these are obviously a lot more pigmented, a lot more, you know, colors coming through on these. So even though it's a gloss formula, it's still giving you color. The next Lip Reflect Gloss is in the shade Culture, and I would have to say so far this is my favorite one. I'm loving this, especially with the eyes. It's definitely giving me Christmas holiday party vibes. The shade Maroon, which is a deep dark plum color. Yeah, it's late. I'm doing a horrible job on this. Oh my god, it looked cute from a distance, but I get up close, girl, I know I need to be using this liner. So I would have to say I love this one too. I am sitting aside all of my favorites, and this one is one of them. And the last gloss we have is in the shade She's Royal. Also a very beautiful plummy pink color. Ooh. Okay, Juvia, I like that one. I wouldn't say she's a favorite though. I don't know. I don't think so. So now we are going to get into the lipsticks. We're gonna do the berries first. It's a velvety matte lipstick, and this one is in Oh Damn. I do like this one. It's an actual matte shade, so I'm feeling it. That's cute. The next berry shade is in Frenemy. It's a little deeper of a shade. I have to say this one is a fave of mine. I love this. I love the deep dark lip. Girl, looks like she's staining though, but let me hurry up and get her off so we can really see the other colors good. Okay, yeah, she was definitely a stainer, but I do like her. She's one of my faves. And the last berry color is Drama Queen. Ooh, I like that. This is really, really cute. Girl, I had to re-up on some lip balm. I got my NARS lip balm here to help a sister out. Cause whoa, these lip swatch videos, girl, my lips would be on fire. So we have 1, 2, 3, 6 more left. And the first one is the Red Wine. So this first one is in Fierce. Definitely love this as a go-to red, giving me classic Hollywood glam. Yeah, girl. Oh, and it goes on really velvety and smooth. I like that. It matches my top too. Oh, y'all, these things are staining my lips. I know y'all see it. The next one is in the shade Rogue. I'm trying to cover up my lips as much as possible so that you guys can really get it regardless of the stain. And this is Rogue. More of a, I don't know, this was in the wines. I would feel like this should be more of a cherries, but I guess we'll see how bright the cherries actually are, because this looked like a cherry to me. I guess on my complexion, but she cute. Now let's hop into the cherries. The first one is Perfect Red, which is definitely red. It is bright. I'm assuming that this is a little brighter than the one before. I would love this with an ombre of a deeper shade. Girl, that would be fire. That would be fire. Oh yeah, I have permanent red lips. Look at me. I just wiped everything off. There's nothing on my lips right now. They are stained, sis. Look. They are stained. Oh my God, I knew this was gonna happen. This right here is the exact reason why I started with glosses, because I knew it. We got two more. The next red cherry is so red. Oh, this is gonna be real bright. Do we want to go on a whole lip with this? Let's just see. First of all, I need a little balm because that ain't going nowhere. Okay, she's orange red is what this is. What's the name of this shade? So red. Well, let me just say though, the formula of this is crazy good. Crazy good. It goes on very smooth and I don't have a problem with that, but y'all, this orange and I look like a clown. So we know that I would definitely need a liner with this. So sister is about to die at this point, but I'm committed to y'all. I'm committed. Wait till you see this makeup white. And last, but certainly not least, what we'll find out, is Afrique. And I hope I'm pronouncing that wrong. If not, please don't kill me. Oh my God, I forgot we have some liquid lipsticks to put on. It's fine. It's okay. Just two. But I like the shade. It is still giving me orange vibes. I feel like these cherry colors are giving me orange vibes. Like it's red for somebody, just not for me. For me, it's orange. Now, we got two liquid lipsticks, which are pretty red. These are the mini liquid matte lipsticks. And the first one is in Red Velvet, which I kind of wish I would have done before my lipsticks because I feel like my stained lips is kind of messing with this color. But you can see it. Very cute. I actually don't have time for it to dry down, so we're gonna wipe it off and go on to the next one. And the next one is the shade Scarlet. And that is a beautiful, deeper red shade. Love that. Very, very cute. And that wraps it up for all of the colors, y'all. Look at this for you guys, because I love you so much. Yeah, my lips are burning. I'm about to pick my favorite shade, throw it on, and we're gonna wrap this video up. All right, y'all, so I did mix two colors. I went in with Fierce, which was one of the deeper shades in the wines, but it wasn't deep enough. I was trying to like get towards my shirt color, so which is why I put the shirt on in the first place. Because I figured I was gonna find a lip color to match it, but I did mix it a little bit with Frenemy, which was one of the berries. It was like the deepest shade we saw today, and I feel like we got a good consistency. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the link in my description box to get a free premium membership on Skillshare. If you like this video, give me a big thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you thought. Also make sure that you hit subscribe below if you have not yet, so that you are updated when new videos come out. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.